The Gnostics feel life, thought, human, and planetary destiny to be a failed work. A failed work. Limited. And in its most fundamental structures. Everything from distant stars to the nuclei of your body cells carry the material demonstrable trace of an original imperfection which only Gnostics has the means, Gnosticism has the means to combat. So what are they talking about? Quite simply, there is nothing in this reality that you can find perfection in. This entire reality is flawed. So there will be nothing you can do, no group you can join, no methodology, no dimension that you're going to go to that will not end in a flaw. It all has to be burnt up, is what they're talking about. You have to get out of this reality in all forms. That's your goal. How do you get stuck here? With attachments. Oh, look what they doing to the babies. No, that's got to stop. The thinking has to change. Do you want to see babies get killed? No, but your attachment, and we're going to get to that. But the radical sense of all creation is accompanied by equal radical certainty, which presupposes and upholds it. The conviction that there exists in man something which escapes the curse of this world, a fire, a spark, a light issuing from the true, the distance, the inaccessible stranger to the perverse order of the real universe. And that man's task is to regain his lost homeland by wrenching himself free of the snares and illusions of the real, to rediscover the original unity, to find again the kingdom of the God who is unknown or imperfectly known to all preceding religions. All right. What they're talking about is that light that you call consciousness.
Right.
That you call consciousness. That light is the one thing that cannot be cracked, broken, flawed, or exterminated. That light is your soul. So you could not, that particular consciousness, no matter in this flaw, is the only agent that can perfect this flaw and move out of it. And perfecting it is just basically moving on. We've already perfected on the spiritual frequency. You can say that's what all the pyramids, meridian lines. So we already rose or brung the information to this level of reality. Now it's time for us to go. You get what I'm saying? So the flaw technically has been corrected a long time ago. This is the sleeping period for us to rise up. Now, it's saying that this original unity is the unity with your true life out of this demiurge energy or out of this third dimensional reality, which is the fake reality. What keeps you here is your lust to be human. Your lust to be human. This lust to be human is actually what's fucking everybody up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I was going to say, I just want to kind of get in there because this is like really some really profound thoughts that definitely can get out there, and so we can help to bring this into perspective. So let's talk about it from this perspective, and I know you're going to get to this and elaborate. So should we just say it's all hopeless and just be ready to go? What is sort of the takeaway of how we should see this?
I'm going to get into this with the quotes, and what I'm telling you now, what I just read was, this divine spark of consciousness is the realest thing about you that could not be exterminated.
Got it.
So your true answer is consciousness, the end. Your true answer is consciousness or obtaining that light. That's your whole goal. That's your whole transformation. You only come into this for this.
Right.
Some came, some fell. We're not here for the agenda. And I'm going to deal with, well, what about killing yourself? No, we're going to deal with all of that in the Gnostic quotes.
Okay.
Just walk with me through this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to answer all of those things. But this divine spark is actually your light in the dark, the light in the window of Paul Revere. It's all the same concept. The lightning bolt, the lightning thief.
Right.
That's what they're talking about. You stealing or gaining or retaining your light back. So in the movie, they reverse the ritual, give the shit back to the demiurge, the Olympians. Zeus and them faggots. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They give it back to them, but this particular light is what you're trying to obtain. And the journey of the hero or the journey of Haru is becoming conscious and obtaining this light.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Obtaining this light. So your conscious path is that path. And even if you look at Christians, they're still looking for light. They're just looking in the wrong place.
Right, right.
Every black person I know, no matter how ignorant they are, there's something that makes them go, even if it's a new fucking Jay-Z or Beyonce video.
That's
you get
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
What they got people looking is fourth light. You get what I'm saying? Material light. So, even the so-called conscious who think they're doing something better is still dealing with material thoughts. You just think material is money, and I don't want no money, no houses, I'm in this for the rich. But material is caring about human events in the way you do, in the same context that you do.
Right.
That's a material person, too. Material means matter. So if you're a matter person, yes. Oh, the babies, we got to go back to Africa and save them. And look what they're doing to our people over here. Get what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
I understand. It looks hard. That's the whole point. If it wasn't hard, then it would be easy and we'd all be somewhere else. But that's the hard part of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the hard part of this.
That's
There's
the
a
work.
lot of shows.
Yeah, that's the work. That's the work.
Yeah, that's actually the work, to be able to see your real life. I was watching Stargate Atlantis, and I can't remember the bad guy's name, but they'll tell you, and I've seen this in other movies, they will make, and basically there's these people that lord over the people whenever they do that, hunting the people for food, like you've seen in the last Time Machine movie. These white people were underground, but they were hunting these people as food. Those white people represent the demiurge. In Stargate Atlantis, they represented the demiurge. They were going world to world hunting motherfuckers.
Right.
What is represented falsely as the reptilians or the Anunnakis, all that's us. But that's all like this master race that controls you for food. That's based upon Gnostic thought, or even all our mythology. The Greek mythology, these motherfuckers lord over you. You get what I'm saying?
Right. They
lord over you. What they're saying is, in Stargate Atlantis, they say these in all these movies. They will show you things that are not real. They said this. They'll show you illusions that are not real. They're going to show you them cutting up your babies. They're going to show you that. That's the third dimension. They're showing you these things that are not real, and because you believe them, that's what makes it real. You're a thief. I see you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now I know it's hard. You know, I know we got kids. I got nephews and all of that. You see something that's hard, but it doesn't make it easy. But that's the study on this. You get what I'm saying? That's the science.
Yes, that's the science.
You know what I'm saying? That's the science. You know what I mean? So I would say take care of your babies, not the babies. And I'm doing air quotes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We need to save the babies. No, that's materialistic, my brother. You just as good as Jay-Z saying. Now, I know that's a hard thing to say. The best thing, save your baby. It's your child, your attachment, meaning if a kid's in the street and he needs something, you don't just walk by. It's not about being cool, but there's an invisible, now stop me when I'm wrong, there's this invisible kid, this invisible concept about saving the children.
Yes.
You niggas wouldn't even know where the fuck to start to save the children. It's this concept that they tell you, we got to save starvation. Save the children. You're like, what fucking children? You go right to your neighbor's house and give them a sandwich. That's the best you could do, and even that's a great job. But ultimately, we're talking about occult thought versus human thought here. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right. Yes, yes.
Now, the hope is your consciousness. Now, it says, God who is unknown or imperfectly known to all preceding religions. So when they say God who is unknown, it's that nothingness that I was talking about. They call it the unknown, nothingness, chaos, and then they say imperfectly known, because once you say you know it, it becomes imperfect. That's what I was saying. Now moving on to the next quote. Now it also, before that it says to all preceding religions too, and this now has been turned into groups as well. All of these things need to go for you to actually rise. Your groups, your concepts of what it is you think you are, you have to let go. Now, the next quote. One can say that Gnosticism is a profoundly original thought, a mutant thought. Now, this is real interesting because mutant thought